What's up everybody, hello and welcome back to Transport Fever 2 Modded Edition. In this case here, in this episode, we focus a bit more on this plateau here. So what we did in the last episode was laying the groundwork for some of the cities over here. So Aspen here, this city here that we still need to rename, and over here Alton, where we have now the tool production up and running. So the first important step is always to let the cities grow by fulfilling a few of their demands. Then in the next step we would have the public transportation within a city to let it grow even more, and then we have public transportation to other cities, connecting those cities once they're big enough, because only then is it really worth it. Now here we have this big plateau here with Washington, Orkney and Richmond. Those are already big cities, so they already have 300 plus population each, so they're only going to get bigger and bigger as time flies by. And yeah, we also want to start by focusing a bit on them. So we have, as we can see here, Washington needs tools. We have a tool factory here, a sawmill here and a forest here. So yeah, that's a good start again. In this case, yeah, trucks as well, because trucks are really worth it at the moment, since they can deliver so much and take so much cargo that I didn't think before yet, because the trucks that I've used in my previous Let's Play were all really small, and yeah, this one's much better. Here we just need a street again, going then out here probably, and connecting this one then, new vehicle, a Volvo bus. That's a public transportation then within a city that we're going to use. Now here I want to have a bus, or well, a truck depot or truck station that we have there for this logging camp. And as we know, the logging camps are producing really much of that wood, so we can have quite a few of them. And this one is for Washington, so logs Washington, I guess. You know, I'm going over here, and I think I just call it logs Washington. So then we know immediately what it is about. And yeah, let's purchase some of them. For the logs again, this one here is fine. Let's just keep it with 3 for now, logs Washington. And I think this will be piling up here quickly, as we can see it is. But those trucks can really take a lot. And as you can see, this is quite the busy road here. Lots of cars already. So those are the cars from Washington over here. This one here, private transport, and they're all driving to Middlesbrough or to Orkney over here, I think. Yes, quite the busy road. That's good to see, because, you know, we can make use of that with trains then later. Now here, it's already piling up there quite a lot. So let's just watch them as they're doing it. So 30 that, this one's going to be full as well. And then we'll probably have even more trucks on that road. 3 will not be enough. And when we look at the lines that we've created so far, all of them are making money. Now Washington here is still red because we just created it, but all of them are making money. The least of them is the construction for Aspen, so that's because, you know, we are transporting enough logs there yet. But the logs all make a good amount of money, especially the ones with train. That should give us some thought there. And yes, let's purchase 2 more. Logs Washington. Right, so that we have 5 trucks on this line here. That should be fine. And I'm still surprised at how many cars I see here. And they are all commuting between those cities here. Yeah, so this is going to be really big, this plateau here, I'm pretty sure of it. Going to make something beautiful out of this one. And here the next trucks are coming in, but holy moly, that's a lot of logs. Probably even 1 more. It's definitely still not enough there. So there are 2 more trucks coming in then. 1 here now, and this one. They just yield when they see a truck. That's good to know. Even though this looks quite dangerous here when there's so much traffic. Alrighty. A absolutely beautiful map. Gotta say that again and again, because this is really a wonder, this map here. Very good, and that's one now, and there's the next truck coming, but it's piling up so quickly. Probably 1 more truck then. We really want to make use of this. The next truck is then already on its way. So that should hopefully be enough. So those are the logs for the sawmill. And the sawmill then, and of course it's the Washington sawmill here. And this is the Washington forest. And this is the Washington tools factory. Just to make it clear, because otherwise those stations would also be called like Spilsby or whatever the name was there. And here we have the tools. So we just need a road again. In this case, medium street. What else do we have here? Medium country road. That's the one. It's a medium country road. Or should we use a train for this one? No. No. I'm not a big fan of trains for these productions here at the moment. And here we have the other truck station. That is delivering it then. And from here, we have then a truck line going to Washington, where we have the tools here. And I can already have a truck or a station here somewhere that kind of takes them into... Just need to uncheck this real quick so I can see something. And this is looking good. Right, so then we can deliver those tools then to Washington. And yeah, let's create those lines there right away. So from here to here, Washington South to Washington Central with the planks. And planks... Washington. Right, and then we have the other line, which is going to be from Washington Central, even though I don't see any central here, to Upper Washington. And this is Tools, Washington. Very good. And now we just need to purchase a lot of trucks. Actually, this one here for the planks. So for the planks, we use 3, I guess. And then for the tools, we have to use this one here. 3 of them as well. So planks, Washington, and then tools, Washington. Now they're on their way. Lots of trucks are coming out. These roads are going to be very busy. And yeah, we could also upgrade those roads here, so those vehicles here could travel faster. And that will also, of course, also profit Washington here with the private transport. Because if the private transport is faster, this means more growth then for this city here. So that's that. Quite the busy road here. Do we have some planks here already? Yep, piling up there quickly. So we should be able to produce a lot of them. And those planks are then coming over here. And no, 3. I just see that 3 is actually way too much. Oh, Boeing 737-700. Some good planes there. They're cheaper than the trains. That's incredible. I don't know why. This is definitely not a mod though. And this one here we are selling. So 2 trucks should be perfectly fine for that for now. It's a lot of planks. I just love those trucks. I really do. Quite busy here now. And of course, when we deliver all those goods, these sawmills here, for example, can level up and then process much more wood out of it. So right now, not much wood is stored here actually. And now this one's on the road. We could follow it. Isn't this an amazing game? I just love the graphics, the skyboxes there with the landscape, the huge mountains. And then we're coming into the tool factory, which is looking rather basic at the moment because, well, it still needs to level up there a bit. And over there we have Washington. No, not a big skyline yet, but trust me, this is going to be a big skyline over there at some point. And we're delivering now the first planks over here, getting us some good amount of money there, 130,000, even though it's not really full as far as I can see. And those trucks are delivering it then to Washington over there. 74,000 because it was not full. And here the tools are already piling up. Processing that. And this should also, of course, as you can see now, transport goes up here. And shipment. Now, do we have another log here close by logging camp? It might be a good idea to have a train then as well. We have one over here. That's possible. I mean, I know I can just plant those factories myself, like a logging camp here, if I wanted to. But I really want to avoid it when there's something close by. So that's that. And Orkney is food, right? So we do have the farms here. So food is possible. And Richmond is in need of fuel. Fuel is going to be problematic though, as far as I can see. So we don't have anything close by. We have oil here. And yeah, no fuel refinery anywhere. That's going to be a problem. Let's have a look real quick at Aspen. I have a feeling it's growing. And yes, it's already grew by 70 more because we're delivering now construction materials plus 70, plus 80%, plus 90% growth here. So Aspen is starting to grow there. That's a good feeling. Becoming bigger because of us, because of our trucks here that are delivering those construction materials. I think there are 2 on the track here delivering it, and those trucks are delivering the stone then from over here. So this is working out. Those lines are making some money, hopefully. Tools, Washington is the only one because it's new. The rest is making us a good amount of money there for the moment. That's fine. Let's have a look there real quick. We are delivering some logs over there. With that one. Over here. And I think there are way too many logs piling up here, right? 370. So we can and we should replace this train here with one of the more modern locomotives that we already used at some point. This one here is already much more powerful, but this one here is even more powerful. So we're using this one here with the carts for logs. Right. Cost us 10 million. That's a lot, but I'm pretty sure we have that money in soon. So this one can load now 130. Getting full there. So that we can use the full potential of this route here. Right, so for that sawmill there, because it's really not getting enough logs at the moment, and that is... How much was it now? I didn't see that. It should be, well, 500 to 1 million there. Something like that. And as we can see, it is making money, so that's not a problem there. Loading up again to the fullest. Very good. Let's just see that again. For this beautiful train line here, very short one, not even a curve or something in it. And it's 887,000. Very good, so that's a good amount there for just a short turn. Making some good money on this one. That's looking fine. The planks, do we need then on something? There are planks, tools over there. And this one here would not need tools. So that's a good city we can focus on as well, because construction materials should be easy. But let's just stick with Washington over there for the moment. We are producing, getting the tools over there. So as we can see, lots of tools are now in Washington. That means plus 50% growth here. More buildings appear now, plus 90%. And this city, I think the skyline is already growing. And because of us, that's a good thing, right? So fuel, let's have a look at the fuel here. We are getting some oil from here, transporting to the refinery, but there's no fuel refinery close by, unfortunately. That means what? Well, in this case, we're going to cheat a bit. We're going to build it. We should have it. There it is. It costs not much. The fuel refinery. It's just a question of now, where should we place it? I don't want to cheat too much. So, and plus, we shouldn't have it too close to Washington, because then it would hinder the growth of the city, because, you know, Washington needs to have space here around it for buildings. So in this case, we can just have the fuel refinery somewhere over here. I just want to check real quick, where is the fuel needed? Over here. Oh, that is just perfect, right? So that is just really good in this case. And yeah, we could also start with a train station here already, in the middle somewhere, because the sooner we do that, the better. Then the city grows around it. So in this case, we're going to have the fuel somewhere over here, I guess, close to that one there. Right, actually, let's make it right at it. So in the future, we can just, you know, have some other productions here then coming towards this one here, and just use one station for both of them. And then we have the refinery. How should we do that? Let's have it here, I guess. It has a street, unfortunately. Input off. No, that doesn't mean anything. Yeah, it has a street there, so that's fine. Let's have it here. There's the fuel refinery, and we just need a street then for it. Going over here. Very good. And then we could start with that right away. So we have the refinery here, so that means we do need a train station. Or we use the trucks again. Always a question between the two of them. Trucks. Trucks can make a good amount of money, as we can see with the logs. You know, of course, trains are still the master of it. They really make a lot of cash there. But the trucks are not that bad, still. And there's another street plopping up here. I really need to place the train station as long as it's possible for me without too much damage. Holy shit, that costs a lot. Getting rid of those buildings there. I want to have it as central as possible, you know, so that train station should be close to the center. In this case, probably here then, right? Because we have a new block of buildings coming up here then. Probably also more skyscrapers at some point. This street here looks good. Let's have a look at that. We have the passenger terminus station, which we can of course also have a cargo station on it. High speed we can say right away. This doesn't really cost much. And we make it 240 meters and we could already place like 8 tracks on it. Look at that building. The modern stations look amazing. Let's just have 2 tracks for the beginning. And yes, we could have it then here. Right, we could have the main station here, and the city of course grows closer towards the station than at some point. Even though I'm a bit intimidated that there's so much fuel here. Yes, well, who knows how it ends then at the end. But, or should we have it here? This would destroy much though. Yeah, let's have it here. Or taking the normal road here, over here. This will cost us a bit, but this is a compromise, I think. It will move us closer. Let's do it like that. We can get rid of this one here. So we have a street here, and then we can have the terminal station here. That moves us a bit closer to the center. Look at that, how fast these streets are coming up there. That should be fine. Oh, it cost us another 1 million, but it's fine. It is so permanent, so we should really be careful of how we approach this one here. There it is. Now it's being built. Oh, and many more planes are coming up here. Also more... Oh yeah, this is a good one there. I know this one. Flat cars, some new box cars there. We have the year 2000 already. We should probably slow it down a bit there. Half of it should be fine too. So here we have now the main station, and here we just can add it then. And as you can see, more buildings appear already that need fuel then. And in this case here, let's just have a cargo building here then close to it as well. So here we have the medium cargo building. There we have the passenger platform. So in this case here, let's have some more tracks with passengers, for passengers. This one there. Yeah, actually, you know what? Let's get rid of it. Actually, now that we have the space here, let's just have one of the biggest ones here already. Is this then actually using... Oh yeah, this is already using the big one then. Big building. Oh, it's a difficult decision right now. There are 2 trains then going away from that, Richmond and Orkney. Both of them could continue then. Right. No, it doesn't need to be that big though. The problem is the building in front of it. I can't. I really want to have the big building there, you know, so it's the Washington main station. It's really too expensive, but we get the money in there soon. And in that case, that should be it, right? So it's really all about that building there. I really want to use that beautiful train station here, which, yeah, the building there. And if we configure it now, we have, of course, way too many tracks here for normal passengers. So we're going to get rid of that platform here. Right. And also have the tracks there. So this is how far it goes with the passengers, even though that's still way too much for it. Let's also get rid of this one there. And probably of the platform there too. Very good. So we need 4. And then 1 for reserve. Okay, so that's that. And then we just use the cargo platform here now. That is coming then right in it too. Over here. With the cargo building. And in that case, I don't know why we need to build it though here now. Large main building. Let's have the small main building there. And then we have more tracks here. Right, this is pretty strange, but still. And then we have the platform here. That is the cargo station then, on that side. So we have the passengers here, and here we have the cargo, even though it looks a bit strange to me. Perhaps we need to... They're just coming closer now to the building there, so it looks like something. Looks like it has been planned like that. And right, so we have that. Here we have the fuel, and here we have the oil over there. So in this case, how much is it producing? 1.6, that's good. So yeah, let's just use trucks for this one. And then the fuel has the trains going in here. Yeah, that should be fine. Right, so for the trucks, I only need a depot again. A road depot. Close to the refinery. And then we have another truck station here. And then also over here where the oil is being refined then. That's that. And from here, yeah, we are using a train then. So over here we have a cargo terminus will be fitting in here with 2 tracks so far. That's fine. And we just need a street now for that too. Very good. So this cargo station now has the fuel refinery. Unfortunately not this one here, but we'll find a way for that as well. And here now, we just need another cargo station. Do we need that? I want to transport the fuel, right? No, we definitely also need a train here though. So this is a small one with 1 track. Going to be very chaotic, so close to Washington. And now we need the tracks. Let's see. Tracks, let's say high speed from here, going over now to that. Very good. And then we have a second track following this one here, but just about until here, where it then goes towards Washington. Over here. Right. Funny looking, but it should do the trick. And here we have the main station, and of course we see many more buildings here than around the main station there. But for now, I do like it. This one here we probably could do better. That's that. And all we need now is a depot. So in that case, let's have the depot. Actually, we could use a one depot for everything. So I'm sorry if I have to think here a bit too hard right now. Here we have the depot then, far away. And the trains are just going then into this one here, into that station. Whenever I need it. Right, the only problem is not this one here. Yeah, for this train here, it's going to take a bit longer, but only in the beginning. Right, it can exchange here, and now we just need to draw the lines there real quick. So we have the trucks from over here to that one here, even though, no, that's fine, yep. We have the trucks delivering the oil, and the oil is being done to the fuel, even though we could have a train now here too, it wouldn't matter anymore. Yes, let's have a train here. So I'm going to finish this one here, and then we have one train system here, and we do that in the next episode. Stay tuned.